Monday Night Football, and we have your top same game parlay. It's a doubleheader. Hit the thumbs up button. That's all I ask right now. Let's build it. We're going to have 2 legs per game. So that's a 4-leg same game parlay plus, or whatever you want to call it, depending on where you're betting it. Thanks for joining us. Let's look first off at what we have, because it's very important when you're looking at a game that's full of slop, like the Tennessee Titans and Miami Dolphins, to try to figure out, all right, what exactly do we have? And I know what we have is a defense in Tennessee that has played well enough. If you want to look at the first 2 weeks when Will Levis just destroyed his own football team, but we're playing fine. A run game that we actually saw alive with the pulse. And on the flip side here, we're looking at a Miami squad that has 3 guys that can play quarterback, which means they have no guys that can play quarterback. I don't care who you throw out there. None of them is going to be good enough to withstand a NFL defense at this point. Skylar Thompson right there in front of it. So I'm sorry, but I look at this game at plus 2.5, and the first thing I want to do, especially because we're working this in a same game parlay, is push the Titans to 3.5. Now, I'm going to add a second play within this game, but the first thing we're going to do is take this plus 2.5, just nudge it past 3.5. This could be a Titans win. This could be losing by a field goal. It feels like 3, that key number, is just looming here, especially because how exactly is Miami going to get the football up and down the field, at least like they want to? So we start out at least with that. The other play I would throw in for Miami would be Achane here, and just looking at carries more than yards. If I'm going to fade somebody on Miami, it's not necessarily going to be Tyreek Hill, because even then, 1 catch, and my goodness, and they're going to feed him the rock on the ground, so rushing, receiving would not be a fade either. It's going to be, for me, Achane here under carries, specifically 13.5 carries. Rushing attempts, not touches. Can't see in this script, especially if Miami is down, which I anticipate they will be, where Achane is not used in the passing game at the very least, and not just relied upon. Yeah, you got quarterback, backup, Boyle, whoever. It's not just going to be carry the football. Miami's not going to run enough plays. There you have it. Let's keep it moving. Seattle, Detroit. Bam, bam, bam. We'll even give you a glimpse of what we have for Thursday night. Don't tell anybody that I told you you can get the Bucs plus 3. Seattle, I don't love that, but Seattle, what do you care, right? You killed your 5-5, you idiot. Plus 4.5 here. This is simple for me. I'm not going to mess around. You can get it, minus 3.5. It's a bad number. It's a bad number to just bet. Well, the market moved. Okay, but you're still on the wrong side of 3. Much like we did with Washington, we're going to take Detroit and just bust it down to a money line play. So now we have Detroit winning this game at home against Seattle. Simple, right? That's it. Now, it's not going to be easy with Seattle's defense, which should travel. The fact that they can run the football. Detroit has been playing to some unders recently, surprising as that is. Prime time football, Seattle on the road, ball control. You could see this thing, unless it's a big X play, struggling to breathe. Now, with that said, give me some Jackson Smith in the house. JSN, give me some 50-plus receiving yards. If you can look at one area of the passing game that I think could blossom, whatever you'd like, it would be Geno to Jackson. And that's where you're going to find an area in this Detroit defense, I think, just to overall attack. Hey, man, sign me up for Jackson getting us 50 yards in the air, which brings us to this grand total right here. All right? Not bad, folks. Not bad. Plus 491, okay? 4 legs, plus 491. I'm using a bonus bet on it. Go ahead, you should too. Titans plus 3.5, under 13.5 Achane rushing attempts. Detroit Lions on the money line. Jackson Smith, 50-plus receiving yards. Plus 491. Now, I gave you that. Least you can do. Check me out. Today is the day. Last day. It's the last day of week 4. It's the last day you can jump in. We're having ourselves, so we're actually up more than that. I need to update that pick. We're upwards of $20,000 on the year. And I strongly suggest that you jump in Touchdown is the code. Touchdown. It's right below. There is a link below you can pop in. Today is the day, the last day, where you can get 50% off just for using code touchdown. That's your first month, 50% off. So you come in on the last day of the deal and you get a full month of October to blossom. Love that. There's the ticket. I will see you. If you hit the thumbs up button again, that would be fantastic. You can subscribe here to our fantastic YouTube channel. It's totally awesome. Is Handyman Hal going to come after me? It's totally awesome. So I'll see you in the Discord.